I was able to continue to move up in my career and eventually to where I owned my own business. And as our business grew, things got, I guess, more difficult. I didn't really know what I was doing. I mean, I'm an electrician by trade, but I'm not a business owner, so I didn't really know what I was doing. And out of pride, I didn't really want to turn to anybody. And it started getting stressful. It started impacting me. We were bleeding money financially. It got to the point to where I was on several different medications. It got to the point to where I didn't have a really good relationship with my wife. I didn't have a good relationship with my kids. And I just didn't know what I was gonna do. And I had decided that I was gonna take my life. But I remember getting down on my knees in my closet, just asking God to help me, asking God to save me. I heard him. I heard him say, confess. So I talked to my wife, and I sat her down and I said, I can't do it anymore. And I told her what had been on my mind. And I told her everything about our business. And I told her everything about the bad habits that had come back into my life, the sin that had come back into my life. I just told my wife everything. And she said, I'm here for you. She said, we'll get you help. And so that's what happened. I got to walk through Free Indeed, and I found so much peace. And I found a boldness that I hadn't had before. And I was able to get free of a lot of the sin that I had carried on, a lot of the you're not good enough, a lot of the no one's going to take you serious, a lot of, all the hurt, all the bad things. Finally hearing God's voice in my life and not the little voice that's telling me that I can't or you're not good enough. The rest of this year has been amazing. I was able to baptize my son at camp. I volunteered to go to youth camp. And that was an amazing time. My relationship with my kids is getting better, and my relationship with my wife is growing. And I can see the restoration that God is doing in my life. And I see now the importance of walking with him every day. And when you feel like you have no one to talk to, God's there to hear you. His grace is sufficient. And even though you may stray, that he will always welcome you back. And he will always have his forgiveness for you.